It's time for a little comedy, a little content, and a lot of conversation. It's the Geno Jones Show, exclusively right here on YouTube. And now here's your host, Geno Jones.
Hey, what's happening, everybody? It is showtime. Geno Jones Showtime, coming to you live right now. So Monday through Friday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 in Chicago, 3:30 p.m. on the West Coast, live in Los Angeles. Tell everybody you know to subscribe to my channel, please. That's how you spell Geno. That's how you type it in the little search icon, the little magnifying glass, because there's some other kind of bootleg ass Genos out there. I'm the real deal, the original, the authentic Geno with an E, Geno. Jones show, like you see it on screen right now. Tell everybody you know to subscribe and share. Screen grab, rip some of the video, chop it up, make it go viral, post it on any and all of your social media platforms, and tag and share it on your friends and family and followers pages. Please like this and every episode. Binge watch all my back episodes, and please leave your comments in the comment section. You'll see the comment section below. All right, shout out to everybody. And by the way, everybody watching me live right now, say hi. Let me know you're watching my chat room. For some reason, technically it looks like it is down. It is currently unavailable, and that might change. So I tell you what, just try typing something in my chat room anyway, because it's, like I said, the enemy's always busy. It's always something. He's busy trying to do his thing, right? So the Geno Jones Show brought to you by City Vibes Bar and Lounge. Shout out to the owners, Corey and Kenya Williams. Another big weekend coming up. So they have DJs Thursday, Friday, Saturday, an incredible Sunday brunch, and a big Super Bowl. So they got the Sunday brunch, all-day brunch that's going to go segue right into their big Super Bowl party. Kendrick Lamar doing a halftime show with SZA, and who knows? Maybe he'll bring out Colin Kaepernick, because you know the Felon is going to be at the Super Bowl. I'm going to be at the Super Bowl. Really, stay young, but that's okay. So Kendrick, for the culture, man, you got to do something for the culture. Yeah, bring like a Colin Kaepernick, make their heads explode. Who else? Maybe bring Kamala Harris out there. Yeah, that'll be the move. Bring Colin Kaepernick and Kamala Harris out with Kendrick Lamar. Make it a triple KK, make it a KK, a different kind of KKK. Like my man Kendrick, Kamala, and Kaepernick. I like that. You like that? I like that. Yeah, just do something. Just shake up some shit. Just make their head explode. Because, you know, they like to do that. They like to, comment and, I can't even think of the little racist phrase they use. You know, they always try to just piss what they call liberals off, the liberal left and all that, all them crazy ass, racist ass names they have, pejoratives they have for anybody that's not a white, racist, straight male. Or even some of them are not even straight, and some of them are women. I digress. Also, the Geno Jones Show brought to you by the Crate Group, one of the top nonprofits in America. They've been doing work in the community for over 30 years, and beginning on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, huge 3-day event, the Gullah Harambe, celebrating the Gullah Geechee culture with food and art and music and more, and community and fellowship, and all the events all throughout, we call the Low Country, the Charleston, South Carolina metro area. All the events are free to get in, free admission to all the events. You can go on Facebook, the Crate, CRATE, the Crate Group. Shout out to their CEO, Mr. Kendrick Bannister. This is going to be an incredible event for the culture, for Black history. But, you know, in this show, Black history is every second, every minute, every hour, every day, every week, every month, every year. We got Black history 365, 24/7, all the time. Speaking of Black history, happy heavenly birthday to Trayvon Martin, who was killed by racist ass George Zimmerman, wannabe cop. He's not a police officer, not authorized, trying to call himself policing the neighborhood. So he didn't get charged with murder. He should have, which is a legal term. But he is the man that killed Trayvon Martin, full stop. The kid was 17, and you a grown-ass, punk-ass man, George Zimmerman. Hate is a strong word, but I got some bad feelings for this not even a human, because he was embraced by the MAGA cult before they even really start calling themselves a MAGA cult. Trayvon was killed in 2012. Can you believe it was that long? He was 17. Happy heavenly birthday, because Trayvon Martin would have been 30 today. 30 years old. Wow. So I just wanted to make sure I got that, shouted him out at the top of the show. Happy heavenly birthday to Trayvon Martin. So let me just say this, because there's been so much talk, and every day the Felon 47 is going to do some crazy-ish. Probably heard, so he claims that the U.S. is going to take control of the Gaza Strip, and that they're going to make all the people leave and go to all these surrounding countries, Egypt and Jordan and Saudi Arabia, and the leaders of all those countries said, wait, hold on, pimpin'. No, we are not taking these Palestinians. They have a home, the Gaza Strip. Not to mention the West Bank, because that's going to be a whole nother conversation. Let's watch out for that, because the white nationalists that are in control politically in Israel, racist ass Bibi Netanyahu, they're playing all along, and those extremely racist, those in his that surround him in his government, like this guy Ben Gvir, they've been very open about, listen, all them Palestinians got to go. This is our homeland. The Middle East has been in uproar and war for 1,000 years. So I'm not even going to get into the whole debate, but those Palestinians, that is their homeland. Gaza is their homeland. You could make an argument that whole area, including what's now Israel, before 1948, that land was called Palestine. And so, like I said, I'm not going to get into this theological, historical debate, between Islam, Christianity, and Judaism. That's a whole nother rabbit hole. But the bottom line, those Palestinians, they have been there longer than the majority of the people that live in Israel, because for the most part, the state of Israel was created by the United Nations, primarily the United States, Great Britain, or England, the United Kingdom, and France in 1948 for a home for European Jews that were displaced because of the Holocaust in Germany and in Eastern Europe, or Western Europe, because you had Russian Jews, Jews in Poland, in Ukraine, all throughout Austria, and Hitler went and terrorized and murdered 6 million Jews. So the survivors and their families, basically three major powers, like I said, United States, the United Kingdom, Great Britain, and France, kind of got together and said, well, we got to find a home, because where the state of Israel is now, well, actually, they wanted Uganda or Kenya to become the state of Israel, but I guess they figured out, that won't really work. But just go to show you how these powers, global powers and empires, just kind of carve up land and decide like chess pieces on a board. So I digress. But yes, the Felon 47 says that the United States is going to take control of the Gaza Strip, and they're going to go ahead, because it's already leveled, they're going to move all the Palestinians out, and then they're going to come in and develop the land, and it's going to be wonderful. It's going to be like the French Riviera, and it's going to be open to People all over the world, including Palestinians. So you just go, a sovereign nation, you coming in, no authority, no legal authority, you gonna come in, you nor Israel have legal authority to make that decision. Now Israel used force by bombs that were provided by the United States. Full disclosure, I'm not gonna run away from that. That's a fact. But now this dude is gone for all my Palestinian brothers in Michigan, around Detroit and Dearborn, called Genocide Joe and all that. Oh, Genocide Joe and Genocide Kamala. So I don't know what y'all gonna call Felon 47, the exterminator, ethnic cleanser. That's what you're gonna call him, the cleanser, the ethnic cleanser, I guess. Because he wouldn't even shy about it. Standing right there with Bibi Netanyahu. And I guess Bibi are like, oh, y'all taking, wait a minute, hold on. We done went in and we done lost soldiers. We leveled the place. Yeah, we had, thanks to you, because we primarily used bombs provided by the United States. But hold on, you gonna take it? Your punk ass, you gonna be a gangster. You gonna say, no, the U.S. is gonna take control. Not even Israel. Like, you really think that's gonna fly in the Middle East? Woo! I'm not even gonna say I told you so, even though I just said it. But no. Too many people wouldn't listen, or they tapped out. Which leads me to the next part of my monologue, because I know there are millions of people, like I said, exhausted, tired, tapped out, tuned out, depressed, disillusioned, despair, disappointment, depression, fear, frustration, anger, all these emotions, confusion. That's what they want. They want all those emotions. They want you just to give in and give up and say, oh, well, what can I do? You can do a lot. You have an incredible power, and we got to use it, because they want you to be afraid. They want you to buy into the lies. They want you to listen to the lies. They want you to be afraid. They want you to be frustrated, and they want you to tap out and to tune out and to give in and give up. And we are not doing that. Not at all. That's not what we do. We're not doing that. We're going to double, we're going to triple, we're going to quadruple, we're going to octo down times 10. We ain't going to just double down or triple down or quadruple down. We're going to deca down. Octo is 8. We're going to go beyond octo. We're going to deca down times 10. And we are going to, we're not going to give in to we're not going to listen to the lies. We're not going to give in to the lies. We're not going to let fear and frustration and depression and disillusionment and despair. No. If you need to take a break and then come back, because I'm going to be right here on this spot in front of this camera with this microphone clipped onto me, standing 10 toes down firmly on business with 10 fingers down, defending all of us and giving us, sharing ideas, blueprints, blueprints, plans, just trying to win beneath each other's wings. Because like I said, especially for the community, for the culture, for our culture, and for humanity, but specifically to Black America, who this is not on, because 92% of Black women and 80% or more of Black men did not vote for this bullshit. And unfortunately, 92 million people didn't even vote. So you have more people that didn't vote that voted for either Felon 47 or Kamala Harris. So for the 92 million, now you're like, okay. Even a family member of mine said, I didn't know it was going to be this bad that fast. And she actually voted. Actually, Allie said that. And she was very active, huge, supported Kamala Harris, tapped into all her friends, voted, and got her friends out to vote. She's like, Dad, I owe you an apology. I'm sorry. I said, for what? She said, I didn't think it could be this bad, this fast. You don't have to apologize to me. No, you don't owe me an apology. Not at all. We are all we got. We knew that. We all we got. But we are all we need. That's why I say value people, companies, businesses that value you, your family, your community, your culture, and your money. Now, I know it's a lot of talking, and it's like, well, we can't get everybody get on the same page, and you got different organizations that's talking about boycott here, boycott there. And then some folks are saying, okay, well, that's great, but then what's next? So, we can do multiple things. Some people can focus on immediate things. Because I just say, value people that value you. Value businesses and companies and institutions and people that value you and your community and your culture and your family, and that value your money and that see you. I don't care if it's Target or Walmart. If it's not Target or Walmart, all these companies that got rid of their DEI programs, McDonald's, I could go on and on and on. So many of them. Because I'm just jotting something over there on my little cue card. So we know about the ones, many of them, but the ones you hear about the most: Target, Walmart, McDonald's, Meta, that's Facebook and Instagram, Lowe's, Harley Davidson, John Deere, the makers of Jack Daniels, a company called Brown Forman. But then there are companies like Costco defending their diversity programs. And to my surprise, J.P. Morgan Chase and Goldman Sachs. But then I'm not surprised because from a business standpoint, they understand that diversity is great for business. Because black people control roughly $2 trillion of spending power. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Black Americans spend $30 million a day in Target. 2023, Walmart U.S. sales, Black Americans made up $50 million. Now, that was only roughly about 11, 12% of their overall sales. But $50 billion. A company made $442 billion in 2023 Walmart. 50 billion out of the 442 billion was money from Black America. Now, still, trust me, I guarantee you that Walmart would not want to lose $50 billion. Because if they did, their CEO, Mr. Doug McMillon, would be fired. The board of directors would get his ass out of there. No company, I don't care how much they make, they're not trying to lose $50 billion in a year. That's a lot of power. And there's this, as far as I'm concerned, there's another part of the strategy. People with money and power, the way to get their attention, you start digging in their pockets. Now let's just go back to Monday. So Monday, all the weekend, and Monday, Orange Hitler, Felon 47. Or on Tuesday, I'm going to put 25% tariffs, which is going to be a tax. Really, Americans would pay that tax. That would be a 25% tax on Americans who buy any products that were imported from Canada and Mexico. From beer to wine to liquor, to make maple syrup, to fruits and vegetables, and for all those Super Bowl parties and your guacamole with the avocados, or your Mexican beers, your cervezas, and all those other beers you love from Mexico or Canada, like Molson, or the lumber that comes from Canada that you use for that new home that you're having built, or the extension you're having, all of that. I could go on and on and on. So the stock market Monday, nosedived. Folks like, oh, snap. By the end of the day, all of a sudden, we're going to put a 30-day hold on the tariffs on Canada and Mexico, because the stock market nosedived. And I guarantee you that felon got some phone calls from some of those CEOs and people on the board. Some of the folks got a lot of money invested in the stock market and say, oh, wait, hold on, partner. Hold on. You messing with our money now. So you might want to hold off on them tariffs. All right? Because that's bad for business. Now, talking that shit helped you get elected. We knew you were lying. You knew you were lying. But you lied to these people, along with stoking the fear and racism and misogyny and sexism and transphobia. All of that. But don't mess with our money now. All of a sudden, he put it on hold. So what does that have to do with not spending money with companies that don't support Black Americans and got rid of their diversity programs? And diversity programs benefit virtually everybody. White women, Hispanic, Latino men and women, Asian Americans, those who are disabled, veterans, the LGBTQ community, and Black Americans. Those who have not been a part of the power structure. Because make no mistake about it, the power structure is dominated by white men, primarily old white straight fake ass bootleg Christian men. That's a whole different conversation. Just look at the CEOs. Over 90% of America's CEOs are white men. White men probably make up what? I think somewhere a little over 50, maybe 50% of the overall population, maybe somewhere about that. But white men don't make up 90%. White people now only make up roughly somewhere in the low 60s of the entire population. As a matter of not even that. Because actually, technically, as of right now, the country, America, majority, what they call majority people of color, Black Americans, Asian Americans, Native Americans, Hispanic, so Black Americans, Latino Americans, Hispanic, Asian Americans, Native Americans. Wall Street, any industry, 90+% CEOs, those in the upper leadership positions are white men. And it's not because they're the only ones that's qualified, because the Black people that have been in leadership CEO positions or their own companies have performed as well or outperformed the white men. Women have gotten into a lot of these positions and done well. So that's the fear. They don't want to compete. They don't want to compete. They just want to be lazy and basically be handed overall. And I'm generalizing, not each and every one, but yeah, that's the gist of it. You feel that you're white and maleness, being a white man doesn't qualify you. Like, well, we wanted merit. Well, okay, let's talk about merit. What are your qualifications? I'm a white man. That don't qualify you for shit. That just qualifies you for being a human. Don't mean that you are somehow inherently, some of y'all think genetically more intelligent, which is bullshit. I'll put my intelligence on the table with anybody. Come on this show, and we can have a conversation about whatever. Now, I'm not an expert in anything, but I'm willing to place mine on the table. and they rigged with these, fake ass, bootleg intelligence IQ tests. Who do you think put those tests together? Of course, they're culturally biased. Stop. I don't want to go down. That's a whole different monologue. But anyway, so let me put a bow on the point I'm trying to make. The way you get people's attention with money and power is to dig in their pockets. And if we dig in enough people's pockets, a lot of those people gave a lot of money to Felon 47 and the MAGA cult. And if the MAGA cult and their policies affect enough companies to where those companies see their bottom line drop off and they see their money shift and go from Walmart to Target, or maybe from Wells Fargo to maybe JP Morgan, the Chase banks, because they still, I'm not endorsing JP Morgan Chase, because I'm with Dr. King. I'd say for Black America, we should just shift all our money, and there are enough outstanding Black-owned banks. Let's shift that money. All these big Black mega churches should be in Wells Fargo. Full disclosure, yes. One of the bigger banks, I do business with Bank of America. They got some great people there. But I will be shifting some of my money to some Black-owned banks. So you get people's attention who got money when you dig in their pockets. You start taking that money and it affects the money and the power. Then you get their attention. Why do you think the CEO of Target and Walmart allegedly, supposedly, were going to offer Steve Harvey and Snoop Dogg and Bad Bunny and Nelly and Amber Rose $5 million each to come out and do like a huge marketing campaign, encouraging Black and Latino brothers and sisters to continue to shop at Target or Walmart? Because they don't want to lose that money. I guarantee you, Target does not want to lose that $30 million a day. But maybe they need to lose it. And maybe the $50 billion that Walmart made off Black people in 2023, maybe we shift that $50 billion over to Costco. I'm sure Costco would love. Now, I'm sure that they have Black consumers, but wouldn't they love to get that $50 billion that their number one competitor was getting? They would love to get that $50 billion a year. I know they would. I would. You don't think that would get the CEO's attention at Walmart? You don't think that would get the board of directors' attention at Walmart? You don't think somebody would have a conversation with your boy Orange Hitler, like, hey man, like, maybe you need to slow some of this. You need to reconsider this because you messing with our money. Just watch what I say. And that's not the only strategy, and that is short-term strategy, but the long-term is we begin to really collectively and make it part of the culture without second thought. Just do it on muscle memory to support the community, to prioritize Black-owned businesses, because every other group in America does it unapologetically. Jews, Italians, Irish, Germans, Polish, white people, because whiteness, this whole concept of whiteness is made up bullshit anyway. It was a made up construct, they call it, just a con to pit poor and working class people who don't have melanin from Europe to poor and working class people from the continent of Africa and countries that Spain and Portugal colonized. Those are monologues for some of my back episodes. You can find them. So I guess my main thing is to make sure you take care of you first. Take care of your mental health, your emotional health, your spiritual health, your physical health. Take care of your body. Include myself. Renewed my membership. Got in there Saturday. So take care of yourself. But you got a home right here. I will be the wind beneath your wings because you all are the wind beneath my wings, knowing that you are out there watching me and all the comments you leave in the chat room and everything else. You are the wind beneath my wings. I will continue to be the wind beneath your wings. We are all we got, but we are all we need. Thank you for letting me be a part of your life. As always, God bless each and every one of you, and especially you. God, most of all, thank you for letting me do the Geno Jones Show live Monday through Friday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 Chicago, 3:30 p.m. live in Los Angeles. Tell everybody you know to subscribe and share. Please, everybody, subscribe. I am about 78 new subscribers away from getting a check from YouTube. So, because you'll see they'll be running ads on the show from our media company. So thank you for supporting my black-owned business. Black-owned media is so important. Trust me, we got to have media that, as my grandmother said, tell the truth, shame the devil. Because the lies are out there, and the cult and the MAGA cult leader, they want you to buy into the lies, buy into the fear, buy into the despair. They want you to tap out, to tune out, to give in and give up. We just gonna turn it up. Like I said, we ain't doubling or tripling down. We gonna deca. Latin, the word deca is short for 10, like a decade. Hence, decade, 10 years. We gonna deca down times 10 right here, Monday through Friday. Brought to you by City Vibes Bar and Lounge, 9730 Dorchester Road. Follow City Vibes on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and the Crate Group, one of the top nonprofits in America. Yes, one of the top nonprofits. The Big Gullah Geechee 3-day event celebrating the Gullah Geechee culture. It's actually called the Gullah Harambe. Gullah Harambe, celebrating the Gullah Geechee culture, Geechee art, music, food, fellowship, and more. Every event, all the events, all 3 days, all around the surrounding Charleston metro area. Free admission to all the events. So go to you can look up the Crate Group, CRATE, the Crate Group on Facebook. Shout out to their CEO, my man, Brother Kendrick Bannister. It's going to be an incredible weekend. Shout out to Markel Bailey, the official barber and hairstylist for the show. Check him out on Instagram. The CEO of Designer Cuts here in the Charleston, South Carolina metro, out in Goose Creek, which is a suburb of the Charleston, South Carolina metro area. KELBECUTTINUP on IG, Instagram. Kel be cutting up. Allie Jones, the official wardrobe consultant and stylist for the show. Check her and her Lexi Jones collection out on IG, LX.NCL underscore, is that little dash, LX.NCL underscore. And Bruce Gage, also wardrobe consultant and stylist for the show. Check him out on Instagram, on IG, Bruce Gage. Really, Mario Uomo. He's got the Mario Uomo collection and more. Mario Uomo. Now, Uomo is an Italian surname. So it's got the Uomo, like Wo, W-O, but it's Mario, M-A-R-I-O. Uomo is U-O-M-O. M-A-R-I-O-U-O-M-O, but it's pronounced Uomo, Mario Uomo. All right, thank you, everybody. Thank you for watching. Chat room, unavailable. We've rebuked Satan. You guys are still here with me. I'm still here with you. So the next live edition, Thursday, don't forget right now, tell everybody to subscribe. Please copy and paste the link in an email or text message. Please share, copy and paste the link. Share and tag everybody's social media pages. Chop up some of the show, chop up the monologue. Feel free to place it on all social media platforms. 30 seconds, a minute, 60 seconds, 2 minutes, the whole damn show. Just copy it and paste the link and tag and text and paste the whole damn show. I love you. I'll see you live Thursday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern. Happy heavenly birthday, Trayvon Martin. Mary J. Blige. Great show. Put on a great show up in Columbia. I'm going to miss you, but I'll catch you somewhere. She's doing her final tour. She's about an hour and a half away from where I'm at right now. Thank you for watching, everybody.
Subscribe and tune in to the next episode of The Geno Jones Show, exclusively right here on YouTube.